My dearest Pola, I've been thinking about the past again. About the long-lost friends, our ambitions and achievements. I've been thinking about my mistakes, too. I might have found a way to undo them. A new project I've been working on. Your old man needs your help, Pola. There's some things I've been meaning to tell you. So I ask you to come to Sulislav. Your friends will be happy to see you. Loving father, Joseph Zagorsky.
Let's give that engine a spin. Wow! It's overheating like crazy. How's it going, Manfred?
Apollonia, mein Gott! It's good to see you.
You too, handsome. Still building my dad's mad designs, I see.
And you're still flying them. What brings you to Sulislav? Not much to do in the capital?
Father sent me a letter. He wants to discuss something about that Valkiria Dominion and some new research he's doing. Apparently it's important.
Well, if someone knows how to deal with these bastards, it's Professor Zagorsky. You'll probably find him in his workshop. I'd join you, but I still have to finish up with this engine.
Sure. Keep it up, Manny. I wanted to ask you something, though. Mind if I borrow that roll of duct tape from your workstation?
Sorry, Pola. I've got to have the tape on standby until I figure out what's causing the engine to overheat.
Have you checked the fluid level?
To the milliliter.
The voltage on the power output?
Within parameters.
The airflow?
Perfect circulation.
Well then, I'm stumped. If we're to figure this out, some hot coffee is in order. I'll bring you a cup.
Danke. Coffee's the fuel of good ideas.
I can't help but wonder, how did you end up as my dad's assistant?
Half luck, half misfortune. I used to be a test pilot in Hamburg.
That was before the Loyalist secession, right?
Yeah. Seeing how I did not want to march under Valkiria's banner, I fled to Kiev. There, I got my pilot license and learned the craft. When I saw your father's planes in action during the Operation Eagle's flight, I knew I wanted to fly in one of them.
And here you are. Fascinating. You know anything about this Valkiria? Father seems pretty concerned with her.
I had the dubious pleasure of meeting her, back when it was just a counting machine. She used to help us with aerodynamics calculations. She did a lot of heavy math, actually, overseeing factories, market predictions, and the like.
I know that much, but how do you get from that to ruling an army?
The more data was fed to her, the smarter she became, to the point where she could almost tell the future. Eventually, a group calling themselves the Loyalists decided that her judgment is so impeccable that she should have political power. They've got supporters in France, Germany, even Britain. You know the rest.
To think that the faction in control of half of Europe is taking orders from a machine.
We'll see how it goes. The future's not yet written, Pola.
Keep it up, Manny.
You too, Pola.
A dirty, greasy rag. A must-have for any mechanic's workshop. Hi, Philip.
Good morning, Miss Pola. Your father has informed me that you'll be arriving at Sulislav. but it seems he himself forgot.
Lost in his work again?
Alas, it would appear so. He locked himself in his workshop again. You know how he gets when he focuses on something.
No worries, Philip. I'll find a way to get to him.
Thank you. That annoying little automaton may help you with that.
Pascal! Where is he?
Last I've seen him, he was in the dining room, disassembled. Quite a mess your father has made.
I'll be sure to check on him soon. Once again, where can I find my dad?
Professor Zagorski is in his workshop. Unfortunately, he locked himself in and is not responding to knocking.
Don't you have the keys to the entire palace?
Keys? Yes. However, Professor decided to put an electric lock on his door. If there's anyone here who can open those, it's that pesky little robot, Pascal.
Where did you say I can find Pascal?
Last I've seen him, he was in the dining room, disassembled. Quite a mess your father has made.
That sounds gruesome.
Not really, unless you consider the disarray he left behind. Professor has turned Pascal off for a bit to tweak some components. I don't know if he got around to it, but the robot is still sitting on the table.
I better go check on him. You keep fidgeting with that monocle. Something's wrong with it. Maybe you need glasses.
No, that's not it. In fact, my vision's 20/20. It's just that the bloody thing keeps smudging. I had a spare, but a magpie snatched it. A magpie! Can you believe it?
If you don't need it, then why do you even wear that glass?
It's part of my image. I have to keep it pristine as to convey how thorough I am when it comes to cleaning.
Seems just a bit pedantic. Don't get worked up so much.
Let me tell you, between Tamara's paints and Manfred's greasy fingerprints, there's a lot of tidying to do around here.
See you later, Philip.
Have a nice day, Miss Pola.
I don't think I can pick it open. Maybe Dad's automaton, Pascal, will be able to help me. Dad? You in there? I don't think he heard me. Now that's a sturdy piece of wood. The wardrobe is so heavy it's almost a bunker. It would be a perfect place to hide in. I'll help myself with a cup of coffee. Shucks, it's gone cold. Here you are, Pascal. I'm gonna fix you up in no time. Let's see what's missing. Dad really did a number on you. I'll need some new parts. One of the ocular lenses is gone. A vocal modulator. A speaker, in other words. You don't have your anti-gravitational module. Tamara, it's so good to see you.
Well, well, look who graced us with her arrival. Bored with the skies, love?
Never. I had to check back home eventually. I'm glad I flew in just in time to catch you. How's it going in the world of art?
I've just had an exhibition in France. The people over there are a bit, preoccupied with the recent political turmoil. Valkiria's army came down from Belgium and now occupies the northern provinces.
Yeah, this sort of thing leaves little time for artistic expression, huh?
Indeed. I think I'll focus on creating for now. Paint some pieces, maybe some outfit designs. You know, you still have to pose for me for that portrait. You promised.
Maybe another time. I need to talk to my dad first. How come you chose Sulislav as your favorite place to work?
It is just so peaceful in here. I can focus, you know? I found out about it from my aunt. She lives in Monaco and is a friend of Professor Zagorski, so she suggested I come here for a bit.
She wanted to get rid of you, huh?
Maybe. Fortunately, your dad has more patience for my eccentricities. Mostly because he spends most of his time locked away in his workshop.
Are those your paints hovering in that anti-grav generator's field?
Yes! I found it lying around, and since my actual paint stand got broken in half, I saw no harm in using it instead.
I can't decide if that's brilliant or just a terrible misuse of advanced technology.
It wouldn't be art without a bit of transgression, love.
Can't argue with you on that. Gotta go.
I'll be here if you need me, Pola.
I don't need to haul a broken radio with me. The speaker, on the other hand, looks just fine. I love tinkering with stuff like that. Who knows when it may come in handy. Tamara, could you take your utensils? I need to take the core module from that generator.
Oh no, Pola, please. I'm in the middle of painting.
Why not just move them somewhere?
Oh, I wish. As you can see, I broke my paint stand. It just fell apart.
Fine, fine. If I fix it for you, can I have that anti-grav?
Of course, and thank you, love.
I would need something to connect the broken parts of the stand. Strong glue, or something similar. Hi again, Philip.
Anything else I can help you with, miss?
You keep fidgeting with that monocle. Something's wrong with it. Maybe you need glasses.
No, I had a spare, but a magpie snatched it. A magpie.
If you don't need it,
It's part...
it seems...
Ah,
See you later, Philip.
have a nice day, Miss Pola.
Philip will notice his handkerchief missing. Maybe I could switch it for something else. Philip will notice his handkerchief. There. Philip's in for a nasty surprise.
What the...
What happened, Philip?
My monocle! I tried to wipe a little speck off it, but the cloth, it's all covered in grease for some reason.
Hand it to me. I'm sure I can figure out a way to clean it.
That would be appreciated.
Still busy, Manfred?
Yeah, anything I can help you with?
Keep it up, Manny.
You too, Pola.
That's not right. Manfred likes his coffee hot. I've placed this cup of coffee on top of an open engine. What could go wrong? Let's give that engine a spin. It may not be flight ready, but it sure makes for a great beverage warmer. Are there simpler ways of heating up a cup of coffee? Perhaps. Do they involve operating heavy machinery? I don't think so. Here's your coffee. Careful, it's hot.
Danke. Ouch! Even the handle's heated. Wait! That's it! Thermal conductivity. I should put in some ceramic heat sinks over the engine.
I take it you don't need duct tape for that?
Nein, you can have it, Pola.
I'll take that duct tape now, thank you.
Just remember, it's a powerful tool, and it shouldn't be used recklessly.
There, good as new. Tamara, I'll put your paints back here and relieve the anti-grav of its duty.
Oh, thank you, Pola. The generator is all yours, dear.
Well, let me take this anti-grav's core module and find it a more suitable function. This should get rid of the grease. There, it's shining. Let me put that lens in. There. Blink once if you see me. Or don't, whichever you prefer. He's still missing some parts. Here's your anti-grav drive. You'll be flying in no time. He's still missing some parts. Here, let me connect that speaker. Say something, Pascal.
So dark. So cold.
Oh no, are you in pain?
No. I'm just being dramatic.
Okay then. There, everything should be fine. Get up, Pascal.
Thanks, Pola. I was getting bored. Immobility is not for me.
Listen, my dad locked himself in his workshop. Can you help me open the lock?
Sure thing. Just point me there.
Great. What else can you do while we're at it?
I'm quite perceptive, you know, thanks to my internal scanner. I can detect many useful objects in my close proximity. Just ask if you need me to point them out. Other than that, I'm always happy to provide you with my sage advice.
Hey, Pascal. Let's see how this master key of yours works. Open this door for me.
Sure thing, but I may need a little help.
Remind me, what am I supposed to accomplish here?
The lock needs to be overridden. Connect the color-coded inputs and outputs by spinning the nodes.
Sure, I can do that.
Override executed. I'm in.
There he is. Hi, Dad.
What? Oh, Pola, my goodness, you're here already. Oh, forgive me, honey. I've gotten so caught up in research.
It's okay, Dad. I missed you.
Oh, I've missed you too. Oh, if only the circumstances were better.
What circumstances? You're being cryptic again, Dad.
Yes, sorry. Of course, I'll explain everything. How about we go catch some fresh air, hmm? I think I miss spring's arrival sitting in here.
Sure, lead the way. So, Dad, what is this important discovery you wanted to talk about?
Ah, yes. Where do I begin? Do you remember Babbage's crew?
I recall the name. You tried to recreate Lord Babbage's difference engine.
The result of that project you now know as Valkiria.
Wait a second. You're telling me the sentient machine terrorizing Europe was made by you?
Oh, it wasn't always like that. When we built her, it was a computing tool, not a dictator.
Then how did she end up as a mechanical brain with an army?
Babbage's crew. We gave her an ambition to accelerate the betterment of mankind. The best strategy she envisioned was to take control. To that end, she organized herself an army, her loyalists.
How exactly did a machine manage to gain political and military support?
While she was stationed in Antwerp, she oversaw the infrastructure in the region. Some considered her the greatest governor in history. Those were the first loyalists.
So they gave her even more power.
Thus became the Dominion. She was a godly machine to her subjects. Seeing how accurate her predictions became, some started believing Valkiria could see into the future.
Babbage's crew? Wasn't it that group you started with your friends?
They were not just my friends. The members of the crew were some of the most brilliant minds of this century.
Figures, since you started Valkiria together. What happened to the rest of the group?
First, there was just me and another engineer, a German, very bright. Then along came Jean-Pierre, a brilliant mathematician, and his lady companion, the archivist.
What became of him?
Some time ago, his airship vanished somewhere over the Himalayas. I thought I'd never hear from them again. But recently, there were some developments about the heart.
What is this heart?
It's a device I created, Valkyria's failsafe, capable of stopping her conquest.
Then why didn't you use it already?
It was too late. Valkyria had already taken control over the Dominion. We had to flee. Then Jean-Pierre went missing, and I thought all was lost.
That new research of yours you mentioned in the letter. You were trying to find him.
Very astute of you, Pola. Yes, I believe I've... What's that sound?
Attention all civilians. This region has been annexed by Valkiria Dominion. Do not resist. Remain calm and rational. You have been taken under the protection of a superior ruler.
Oh, they move faster than I predicted. Pola, go to my workshop, find the journal. It's there with Babbage's crew.
But Dad!
I'll buy you some time. Go. You have to retrieve the Brassheart. And Pascal, you know what to do.
Of course. I won't leave her side, Professor.
Move, you two!
Where's that journal?
Professor said it's with Babbage's crew.
What does that even mean? There's an empty space behind that photo. The journal is with Babbage's crew. Of course. This is not what I expected.
It's a microfiche. Hand it to me. I can read those. Wow! There's a bunch of stuff here. Lots of calculations, some geographic data. Gonna take a while to read it all.
Skim it. We're short on time.
Okay. It says, your father has recreated the route of Jean-Pierre's flight. He got coordinates. The first piece of the heart should be there.
What do you mean, the first?
I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. The Brassheart consists of 3 parts. Your father was contacted by someone named Earl Grey. They said that they hid the second part in Monaco, and they wait for further instructions. We should find them too. Maybe they'll know where the third piece is.
Earl Grey is not a real name, is it? Never mind, we'll worry about that later. For now, we gotta get out of here. I better take that now. At worst, I can bash it against some loyalist noggin.
Open up! This palace has been seized by the Valkiria Dominium!
Never! I will not let you here in your filthy boots. You'll make a mess here, ruin the carpets, over my dead body. Pola, find another way out. I'll hold them back here.
Sure. What do you need? Scan initiated.
These windows don't open.
What are we gonna do then?
We'll have to create an exit ourselves. Philip will kill me when he finds out.
Worry about him later, please. For now, just smash that window.
Pola! Oh god, you're okay.
Tamara, where's my dad? I have to get him here.
There's no way. He's surrounded by the front entrance. Manfred has already warmed up the airplane. Make a beeline to the airstrip.
What about you?
My motorbike is nearby. I'll sneak past the attackers.
You have an aunt in Monaco, right? Get there as fast as possible. You have to find someone named Earl Grey. And a device. A part of a mechanical heart.
What? Why?
There's no time. I'll contact you as soon as possible.
Where will you go?
The Himalayas. Long story. Go! Get out of here!
Ah, Professor Zagorski. It's been a while, old friend.
Mr. Ludwig Durr, tell your thugs to get off my lawn.
It's Commander now, not Mister. Be rational, Joseph. We can solve this peacefully.
We were beyond that a long time ago, you traitor.
You're the treacherous one, Joseph. You've turned your back on your own creation.
Well, future will judge that, I think.
I know the future, Joseph. Valkiria has seen it. Its inevitability, its trajectory. It's glorious. Shame you don't have a place in it.
I've never shared your determinism.
As much as I'd love to sit down and discuss philosophies, I have more pressing matters. Answer me just one question, and we'll be on our way. Where is the Brassheart?